Deep in the swamp, there lived a frog king. His name was King Ribbit III. He ruled the kingdom of Froggleton. King Ribbit was famous for his croak. It was deep and loud. When he spoke, everyone listened. His croak could be heard across the land. It was a sound that meant strength. It meant kindness, too. King Ribbit loved his kingdom. He loved his people even more. Froggleton was full of interesting creatures. There were singing slugs and dancing dragonflies. There were grumpy toads and silly snails. All of them lived together. They lived in peace and harmony. One day, a brave knight went exploring. His name was Sir Crocolot. He was the bravest knight in Froggleton. He was also the silliest. Sir Crocolot loved an adventure. He hopped on his trusty frog. Her name was Bubbles. She was fast, and she loved to jump. "Onwards! Bubbles!" shouted Sir Crocolot. They went deep into the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods were dark and mysterious. Strange plants grew there. Funny noises filled the air. But Sir Crocolot wasn't scared. He had his sword and Bubbles by his side. Suddenly, Bubbles stopped. "Ribbit?" she croaked, confused. Something was glowing ahead. It was a mushroom. But not just any mushroom. This one glowed with a magical light. Sir Crocolot hopped off Bubbles. He cautiously approached the mushroom. It smelled sweet and funny. He couldn't resist. Sir Crocolot took a tiny bite. Section 4. A Kingdom United by Laughter. Immediately, he felt strange. He felt a giggle bubbling up inside. He tried to hold it in, but he couldn't. Sir Crocolot burst into laughter. It was contagious. Bubbles started giggling too. They raced back to King Ribbit. They told him about the mushroom. King Ribbit was curious. He had to see this for himself. He gathered his people. They all went to the Whispering Woods. King Ribbit took a tiny bite of the glowing mushroom. His eyes widened. He started to chuckle. Then he roared with laughter. The sound echoed through the woods. Soon everyone was laughing. The sound was contagious. It filled the entire kingdom. Section 5. Sheldon shares a wise idea. The laughter lasted for days. It felt good to laugh. It brought everyone closer. Even the grumpy toads cracked a smile. Only Sheldon the turtle wasn't laughing. Sheldon was very old and very wise. "Why the long face, Sheldon?" asked King Ribbit, wiping a tear from his eye. Sheldon sighed. "Laughter is good," he said. "But it shouldn't stay hidden in the woods. We should share it with the world." King Ribbit stopped laughing. He thought about Sheldon's words. He knew Sheldon was right. They had to share this joy. But how? Section 6. Spreading the joy far and wide. King Ribbit had an idea. He gathered the best bakers in Froggleton. He gave them a tiny piece of the magic mushroom. "Make this into something delicious," he croaked. The bakers got to work. They baked and they baked. Soon, the air was filled with a wonderful smell. The bakers had made giggling gingerbread. One bite, and you couldn't stop laughing. King Ribbit shared the gingerbread with everyone. They shared it with neighboring kingdoms. The giggling gingerbread was a huge success. Soon, everyone knew about Froggleton. They knew it as the kingdom of laughter and joy. And that's how Froggleton helped bring peace and happiness to the land. All thanks to a glowing mushroom, a brave knight, and a wise old turtle.